Hi, I'm Tracey Rogers, and welcome to a Power Yoga Flow. There's a couple of things I want to mention. Number one, if you've never practiced with me before, I'm going to suggest you watch this video and see all of the things that I'm doing in there, as well as listening to all the cues that I give. Make sure it's something you feel comfortable doing and it's not beyond your difficulty level. The second thing I want to say is if you're coming off an injury or this is the first time you've done yoga, this may not be the best class for you. So just take this class. If your doctor has medically cleared you for it, have a good time. Don't push yourself beyond what your body is telling you. And above all, enjoy the practice. Be glad you're on your mat, and I'm glad that you're here too. So let's get started. Today's class begins in child's pose. Your knees are as far apart as is comfortable. Your arms are extending down the mat. Maybe you like a very active child's pose here, so you can just breathe and feel the length through the side body. Allow the hips to descend to your heels as your forehead or nose or chin comes to the mat, whatever you like. Just beginning here with breath. Filling the lungs completely and noticing the lift of the back body. This opening pose just gives you the opportunity to set your focus and intention for your practice. So just determine what you want from your practice today. It might simply be just a moment to yourself, a time to take care of your body and put you first. It might be an opportunity to just acknowledge God, let this be an act of worship. And maybe as you're working through something in your life, you can just be on your mat as you work through your physical body in a physical practice. Allow that to speak to you about whatever's going on emotionally or spiritually or relationally. I believe things on our mat can be metaphors for us in our life. So allow the movement on the mat to speak to you into your whole life. From your child's pose, I want you to lift your head slightly, take your right arm behind the left and get a nice stretch in the shoulder. Return to child's pose. This can be forehead to the mat or cheek to the mat. Lift your head, pull your right arm out, extend it down the mat. Change sides, left arm threads behind the right, shoulder comes to the mat. And then again, forehead pressing, or cheek. Pull your left arm out. And then walk both hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees under your hips. Find that tabletop position and begin opening your hands wide. Shins are pressing into the mat. Start your cat-cow movement. Drop your belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together, tailbone to the sky and look up. Press the floor away, chin to your chest, tailbone drops. Exhale completely. And then again, inhale. Exhale. And so through your cat-cow movement, begin that Ujjayi pranayama, victorious breathing. Inhales through the nose, exhales through the nose breathing only as you begin to build that internal heat. The movement will build the external heat, or you might be like me and you're in a warm environment, so that's certainly going to help as well. But you want to keep that internal fire. So start it here, stoke it throughout practice, keeping our lips sealed, keeping the control of the breath. If you've lost your breath at any point during this class or any class for that matter, you want to just take a rest, find down dog or child's pose, regain the breath, and then rejoin the practice. Find neutral spine. Let's warm up our wrists and forearms. So begin drawing circles with your shoulders. I'm clawing the mat with the pads of my fingers. And I'm feeling the wrists and the forearms, also feeling your hands. And so we do a lot of work on our hands, and certainly arm balances require a lot of strength with the hands and forearms. So we want to make sure that they're ready for the practice. If you feel good and want to make bigger circles, you can do that. Getting into the obliques and the hips, doing whatever feels normal and natural, not worrying about if you're doing it right. You're just listening to your body and enjoying the organic movement. Find a neutral spine, go the other way. Start small. If you made a circle where the shoulder went well beyond the fingertips or certainly further than you're used to, then you might feel a shooting pain that comes into the wrist. That just means you made your circle too big. Bring it back. Continue to claw the mat with the pads of the fingers, and then you'll just work on that as you keep going. This is certainly part of my practice. I've seen a lot of improvement in my wrist, hands, and forearms just from this simple warm-up at the start of each class. Find neutral spine and then extend your right leg behind you, curl the toes. Extend your left leg behind you and curl the toes. You're in plank position. Push the floor away. Feel the shoulder blades separate slightly. Your legs are strong. Lift the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Draw 2 inches below the navel, in and up for Uddiyana Bandha. And then hinge at your hips here for downward facing dog. Just walk your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Move your hips side to side. Again, just natural organic movement, noticing how your neck feels, how your shoulders feel, your back, your hips, your hamstrings, your calves, your feet. All of this is just allowing you to check in with your body and be mindful of how everything is feeling before you enter into the practice. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look at your hands, walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Hang like a rag doll, cradle elbows in opposite hands. Gently swing your body here. Release your elbows, bend your knees, roll it up to standing. Shrug your shoulders, then let the shoulder blades drop. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, fingers touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, bend your knees, walk or step back to plank. Let's hold our plank, lower for chaturanga. Push back up, downward facing dog. Hold here for 3 breaths. Shift forward to plank position. Take chaturanga. Push back up, downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank position. Chaturanga. Push back up, belly to the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Extend your left arm. Spider up on those right fingertips. Push and roll. Right leg can come behind you. Chin can lift and look over the shoulder. But this is a shoulder stretch, so we're not worrying about our neck, our hips, or anything. Just really target the shoulder first, and then if that feels good, you can turn your chin to the right shoulder, getting more. You can bring that right arm behind you if you need a little more into the shoulder. But we just want to get those shoulders nice and warm for practice as well. Return to your belly and just change sides. Extend the right arm, roll, Listening to your body, listening to your shoulder, going deeper if that's available to you, or backing off. Sometimes you have to rest your head. And then return to the belly. So hands are off the mat, spider up on the fingertips, elbows high, press, lift. A nice wide cobra here. Look up, exhale, lower down. Hands come under the shoulders, tuck those elbows in. Cobra, pushing forward and down, looking up, exhale, lower. Up dog, top of the feet on the mat. Hands on the mat, push through your upward facing dog. Lift your hips, roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. Let's add more movement. Right leg reaches up into the air. Bend and straighten the leg. Draw circles with the knee. Go in one direction and then go in the other direction. Return to three-leg dog. Right leg to the sky. Strong arms. Exhale, leg to chest. Round the back, knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Step your right foot where your right hand is. Drop left knee. Inhale, it's Anjaneyasana. It's a low lunge. We're going to lean forward. Pelvis descends. Arms up, heart up, gaze up. I'm going to square it up and open my right arm behind me. Find this modified water wheel. The right arm draws back, right hip draws down. If you want to play with this shape, you can, still reaching forward. Right arm returns, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pick up your left knee, step back to plank position, take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend and straighten your leg. Draw circles with your knee. Go the other way. Inhale, extend your left leg high. Exhale, leg to chest, knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Left foot where left hand is, right knee to the mat. Lift it up. Leaning forward, heart lifting, warming up the hips. Pull back, left arm opens, modified water wheel. Keep rolling the left hip down, pull the left shoulder back. Gaze forward, back to the mat, pick up your right knee, step back to plank, take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. 3 taps, leg to chest, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Right elbow. Extend. Left elbow. Inhale, extend. Anjaneyasana, right foot, right hand, left knee to the mat. Bring it up. Water wheel, modified. Keep it on the knee. Curl your left toes. Reach back. Find maybe the hamstring, the calf, or the heel. Maybe you're going to work to straighten that right leg. Reach your left arm. Gazes over that right shoulder, still drawing the right shoulder back. Keep the right leg straight. Unwind, left hand to the mat. Flex the right foot, drag the heel, open the right arm to the sky. We've got this half split with a twist. You're dragging the heel, feeling that intense stretch into the IT band. Pull the left shoulder back, right shoulder stacks. Gaze to the sky. Look down, right hand frames the outside of the leg. Forward fold. Dragging the heel, keep the right quad active so we safely release the hamstring. And then half lift, tick-tock, right foot forward, left foot lifts. Back and fold, forward lift, extend the legs, step back to plank, take your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg to the sky. 3 taps, knee to nose. Inhale, left elbow. Inhale, right elbow. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Right knee to the mat, lift it up. Modified water wheel, left arm back. Curl your right toes if you haven't. Left hand drops, finds the hamstring, calf, or the heel, right arm to the sky. Maybe working to straighten that left leg. Exhale, right hand comes to the mat under the shoulder. Left leg stays straight, flex the foot. Left arm to the sky. Twisting in this half split. Keep your left leg strong, feeling that intense stretch in the IT band. Left hand frames outside the leg. Inhale in place and exhale, fold. Keep dragging that left heel. Keep the left quad active. Breathing into the fold. Half lift. Return to the left foot. Tick-tock, right foot lifts. Lower it, push back, fold. Come forward, pick up. Extend, step back to plank. All right. You should feel warm. You should be ready to move into our practice. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Walk or step your feet to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Find chair. Left arm forward, right arm back. Keep pulling the left hip back as you draw the right shoulder back. Reach back up and take the other side. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, exhale, fold. Half lift, plant your hands, bend your knees, walk or step back, take your vinyasa. Right leg, knee to nose. Inhale, right elbow. Inhale, left elbow. Inhale, we're going to do that warm-up flow again, right foot, right hand. Inhale, moving just a little faster, open it up. Reach it back. Exhale, twist. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Come forward, left foot lifts. Take it back. Take it forward. Step back to plank and vinyasa. From downward facing dog, walk, step, or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, find chair. Left arm forward, right arm back. Left elbow to right knee. Take prayer, chair. Hands meet in prayer. Press your right hand into your left. Draw your right shoulder back. Draw the left hip back. Pull the belly in. Unwind back to chair. Extend the arms. Left arm back, right arm forward. Right hip back. Elbow hooks the knee. Prayer chair. Left hand presses into right. Draw left shoulder back, right hip back. And unwind back to chair. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Plant your hands, bend your knees, walk or step back, take your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg. Leg to chest, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Left elbow, extend. Right elbow, extend. Left foot where left hand is, right knee to the mat. Lift it up. A little quicker. Left arm back. Curl the toes, hamstring, calf, or heel. Left leg is straight. Pull up, take this twist. Flex the left foot as you fold. Left arm to the sky. Left hand to the mat. Bow it out. Inhale. Tick-tock, left foot, right foot lifts. Take it back. Forward. And vinyasa. Great job. Great job. You should be warm, maybe even sweating a little bit. And so here's our first flow. Reach your right leg up into the air. Exhale, 3 taps, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Right elbow, extend. Left elbow, extend. Right foot where right hand is, right arm to the sky, crescent twist, open it up. Strong left leg, push into the ball of the foot, keep the left quad active. Draw the right shoulder back, keep the left shoulder back. And then pull on that imaginary rope. Pull yourself up to water wheel. Keep drawing the right shoulder back, left arm forward. The arms cross overhead, ground the left heel, adjust your right foot in, open to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Your left foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. Right knee draws to the pinky toe side of the right foot. Arms extended. Skandasana to the back of the mat. I like it big. Reach your left arm forward. Push and turn. You have options here. Your hands can be on the mat. Your left toes turn. The knee moves in the direction of the foot. Maybe you're going to lift your hands to heart center or open them out to T. They can even angle the leg. You want to try to keep both heels grounded. And so it is optional for you to drop the hips. Hands go wherever they need to go for your balance. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Look at the top of the mat. Push with your left foot. Turn, curtsy chair. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my hands to prayer. Push off. Pick up your left leg. Bend your right knee. Tuck that left knee behind the right. Pull your left foot up strongly. Foot can tap down. Hands can tap down. Or you're holding your balance here, working that right hip. You've got 3, 2, option here, drops the left hand to the mat, right hand finds left foot, and extend out for that baby grasshopper or floating hummingbird, whichever way you know this pose. Getting low, tucking that left elbow in like chaturanga arm. Gaze is at that left foot. Hold for 2, 1, push with your left foot, return to curtsy chair, and then shoot out to revolved half moon. Left leg extends, left hand to the mat, open your right arm up. You're keeping those left heels or that left leg straight in line with the ground. Don't let the hip dump or lift too much. Keep it level. Right arm stacks. Gaze down at the floor. You're going to come up and find dancing Shiva. Now this can just be the knee with the left arm reaching behind you. Once you find your balance, you can reach for the pinky toe side of the foot and straighten that leg out. Gaze forward, release the knee or the foot, bend your right knee, left leg crosses over. You're taking eagle. So find your balance, left foot can cross, touchdown, tuck, or full wrap. Left leg on top, left arm on the bottom, opposite shoulders, back of the hands or palms. Unwind everything. Step back with your left foot, arms to T. Adjust your stance for Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach with your right arm, wrap the right hip underneath you, right hand to top of the foot, ankle, shin, maybe a block. Leaning back, wrapping that right hip underneath you, thinking of that left hip opening. Chin draws to the left shoulder. Look down, left hand comes to the mat, left toes turn in. It's Pasarita Padottanasana, wide leg forward fold. So enjoy this. Maybe you're going to interlace your fingers, allow your arms to lift off the back and overhead. Anytime we are in a straddle forward fold, it's also an opportunity for an inversion. So you can bring your hands to the floor and lift those legs for that tripod headstand. Bring your legs back to the mat, lowering slowly with control. And then everybody half lift. Plant your left hand on the mat, soft bends in both knees. We're going to float our boat. Stand in your right foot, pick up your left, and pull it through. Right now, I've got my weight in my left hand and my right foot, binding that left foot, and then sit down. Find your boat pose. We're going to keep the left leg straight and the right knee bent. Arms extend, no slouching, hearts lifting. Lower the left leg, pick it back up. Do it again. Lower and lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. Pull the right leg in. 1, lift. Ground it. Return to float your boat. So I'm lifting back up out of it. And then pull the left shin back. Left hand to the back of the mat. Quarter moon. So lengthen the tailbone. Stacking shoulders, hips. Right arm to the sky. Right leg lifting. And you're going to balance, sort of lift your left hand out of it as you swing that right leg around and find Gomukhasana. So my back's to you, but I know you know what this pose is, that cow face pose. So both sits bones are grounded. You've got your right knee on top of the left. Let's take a twist to the left. Unwind, twist to the right. And then this time, we're going to turn to the back of the mat. And then as you do, lift your hips, turn your feet. Turn, turn, turn as you walk, 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 walk. You found the top of the mat. Step back to plank. Take a vinyasa. Great. We're in downward facing dog. Top of the flow on the left side. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Left elbow. Extend. Right elbow. Extend. Crescent twist. Left foot where left hand is. Open that left arm to the sky. Strong right leg, shoulders back, chin to the left shoulder, reaching. Then pull on that imaginary rope to water wheel. So this might challenge your balance a little bit, so take your time there. Bend the right knee as much as you need to. Cross arms overhead, ground the right heel on the midline, adjust your feet as you need to for warrior two, and then sit down into it. Skandasana to the back of the mat, right arm forward, push and turn. Right toes turn out, both toes are pointing out, knee moves in the direction of the toes. Again, listen to this side of the body. Maybe it's hands supporting, heart center. Open them out. Or heels stay grounded as you drop the hips. You've got 4, 3, 2, push with your right foot. Turn to the top of the mat. It's that curtsy chair. I'm going to push off, pull the right knee in, pull that right foot up hard. So I'm working that right foot as much as anything. Hands in prayer. Option to drop the right hand to the mat. Left hand binds right foot and drop your hip into that floating hummingbird or baby grasshopper. Push with your hand. Pull back up, return to curtsy chair, and then revolved half moon, right hand, right leg, and then left arm opens to the sky. Keep those hips square. If you need a block under your right hand, have it there. Look at the floor, pull yourself up, catch the right knee, and then right arm opens behind you for dancing Sheba. You're going to slide down and catch the foot and extend the leg. Gaze forward, it's eagle, let go. Bend the knee, bend the left knee, cross the legs. Take the wrap as much as you've got, right leg on top, right arm on the bottom. Unwind everything, step back, triangle pose. Left toes forward, right toes point slightly in, reach, 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 and then exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. Look down, bring your right hand to the floor, turn your left toes in. It's a wide leg straddle, Pasarita Padottanasana, bow it out. Hands are wherever you like them. It's an inversion for you, or maybe interlace those fingers. Probably my favorite thing to do in this pose is just add that shoulder opener. Keep those kneecaps lifting, quadriceps active. Keep lifting Mula Bandha, lift Uddiyana Bandha. But then we let gravity help our arms. Let your head just hang. Maybe draw the chin to the chest. Get more extension. Release and half lift, hands underneath you. Plant that right hand under the face. Soft bends in your knees. We're going to float that boat. So stand in your left foot, catch your right foot, pull it through as you drop your hips. You're facing the front of the mat. Right hand is strong, left foot strong. Sit down, bent knee boat. So I'm pulling the left leg in, arms extended, right leg is high, and then lower and lift. Lower, 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1. Left foot plants, left hand grabs Right foot, push back up into that floating boat, and then pull through to the shin. Right hand to the back of the mat. Left leg lifts, left arm lifts. I'm going to come up, balancing slowly, wrap this left leg around. The faster, the easier. Sit down in your Gomukhasana. You might want to sit on a block here. We're going to start twisting to the back of the mat. Enjoy the stillness. Enjoy the twist. Unwind, go the other way. And then this time we're going to unwind all the way around. Lift your hips, stand in your feet, turn, 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 turn. Step back to plank, take a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. The end of the first flow, we have the second flow here. For the second flow, we're going to repeat the first flow, adding a little bit in the middle, and then we'll be adding on to the end of it. So it'll move a little bit faster at the beginning. Inhale, right leg to the sky. You've got 3 taps. Knee to nose. Extend. Right elbow. Extend. Left elbow. Extend. Right foot where right hand is. Crescent twist. Open it up. Strong left leg. You know what to do. Pull up water wheel. Warrior 2. Cross overhead. Ground the heel. Open it out. Reverse. Right arm to the sky. Unwind Skandasana to the back. Push and turn. Push, find that curtsy chair. Turn, use your hands as much as you need to. Pull up. Floating hummingbird. Find the foot, drop down into it. Push and return. Curtsy chair. And then left foot's just going to plant. You're going to lift back up into regular chair. Arms extend. Left arm forward, right arm back. And then prayer chair. Elbow hooks that knee, hands meet. Root down to rise up. And then you have an option to come out of this into side crow. So we look at the floor, hips come to heels, hands plant. If you're new to side crow, you're going to put your right hip on the right elbow. If you can balance on one elbow, you'll shift your left hand to the middle and right hand extends beyond. Find any variation of side crow you want today. Return, Pashasana, prayer chair. Look at the floor, and you're just going to unwind, catch that knee, dancing Shiva. Float through revolved half moon. So we're going to throw it in here. Left hand, left leg, right arm. Look at the floor, pull back up and take your eagle here. Left leg crosses over, right arm is on top. Lift the elbows a little more, hands away from the face. 2, 1, unwind everything. Step back, triangle pose, arms to T, reach, reach, reach. Right hand comes to the shin, lean it back. And then just look down, left hand plants, right toes turn, immediately float your boat, pull through, sit down, both legs up, hold your boat here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot lowers, re-grab, and then pull back through for your quarter moon. Right arm, right leg, extend and lift. Pull yourself up. Carefully, slowly unwind to that Gomukhasana. I'm going to center myself back on the mat. This time you can either twist and twist, but maybe your body would like a fold. Hands can just rest or press onto your thighs. Certainly you could add the Gomukhasana arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. We're going to unwind. So turn to the back of the mat, lift your hips, unwind all the way around. Find that crescent twist at the top of the mat. And so we're moving on from here. Step back and find side plank. You're pressing your right hand into the mat. The legs can stack or stagger, or you can lift that left leg up. Left hand to the mat. Tiger pose, curl it in. Roll the leg around, ground the right heel. And it's an awkward side plank. So the left leg is crossed over the right foot is flat. Look down, right hand to the mat, pop up on the ball of the right foot, and find that number 4 dog. If you have to adjust your feet, you do that. Strong arms, push the floor away, flex your left foot, and then you can bend your right knee a little, or you can bend it a lot. Look at the top of the mat, bring your left leg forward, pigeon pose. So if this isn't really where you want your pigeon to be, you're going to curl your right toes and just start walking the right knee back. That's going to open up your hips in a safe way without aggravating the left knee. And then maybe you're just going to forward fold here. Lift your head, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, lift your chest. So we're going to curl our right toes, move your right knee in, and even move it to the left a little bit. And then as you push with your hands, that left leg is going to cross around behind it. So I've crossed my legs like Gomukhasana, but I'm going to stay up on my shins like a tabletop position. So let's take a cat-cow round here. Inhale, look up, press the floor away, exhale. Neutral spine. Press into your left hand, open the right arm up. Right hand lowers. Take the other side, lean into the right hand, open the left arm. Left hand lowers. And then take your right foot, I'm going to move it directly behind me. Begin to push, walk back, and then come up to standing and find that eagle wrap with your legs. So that left leg is on top, left arm is on the bottom. Unwind everything, catch the left knee. So find your dristi, find your balance. Utthita Hasta, Padangusthasana, letter A. If you'd like to reach down and bind the toe, that's available. Straighten the leg as much as you're able to without compromising the spine, standing tall. Open left. Bring it back through. Float through. Find a warrior three. Arms are wherever you like them. They can be heart center or airplane. Leg is parallel to the floor. Chest is parallel to the floor. You've got 3, 2, left foot meets right. Maybe your right foot steps out and you find a malasana squat at the back of your mat. Oh, glorious rest, glorious rest. So maybe you want to rock a little bit here, or you're just going to sit and enjoy the nice stretch into the hips. A lot of hip work in this class, so this feels especially good. So stay here as long as you want. From here, we need to get to the top of the mat. What better way to do that than to take some walking crows? So you're going to take several crows, 4 to 5 crows, to get to the top of the mat. Hold a crow at the top. Extend your arms, find that shoulder roll in, knees to triceps or armpits. Lean forward, claw the mat, pick your feet up, find that nice cat back, and then feet lower behind the wrist and drop your hips. So just keep going. It could be 1 foot at a time. That's totally fine. If you're trying to challenge yourself, you're working on both feet at the same time. And we all meet at the top of the mat. Find Bakasana. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, shoot it back. Vinyasa, top of the flow. Take 3 breaths here, take child's pose here. All right, we've got the left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. 3 taps, knee to nose. Extend, left elbow. Extend, right elbow. Extend. Crescent twist, left foot, left hand. Open the left arm to the sky. So remember, because we're repeating this first flow, it's going to move a little faster. Pull up to that water wheel. Cross the arms, warrior 2. Adjust your stance. Reverse. Skandasana to the back. I like it big. Push and turn. Find your pose. Take your time. Push with the right foot. Turn to the top of the mat. Curtsy chair. Floating hummingbird. Pull back up, curtsy chair here. Revolved half moon, right hand plants, right leg extends, open left arm. Right foot meets left, pull yourself up, find this chair. Take chair with a twist, left arm back and right arm forward. Prayer chair, elbow hooks the knee, hands meet. Press the left hand into the right, keep pulling the right hip back, left shoulder draws back. Option to drop hips to heels and take that side crow. And again, maybe you're just working with the left hip on the left elbow, leaning forward, finding that place of balance. Or you're going to extend your right arm further down the leg, left arm reaches. Take your side crow. And then we return to this prayer chair. Look at the floor. You're going to unwind, catch that left knee. I might have gotten something out of order. That's pretty typical for me, though. Why would you expect anything less on a recorded class than in a real class? 3, 2, look forward. Let's take that eagle. Take the wrap, right leg on top, right arm on bottom. Unwind everything, step back, triangle pose. Reach, 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 reach. Left hand to top of the foot, right arm to the sky, legs are strong. Pasarita, bring your right hand to the floor, turn, bow it out. And then right hand is going to plant, bend your knees, float your boat, pick up your right foot, pull it through, sit down, just a regular old boat pose. Legs can be straight or bent. It's yogi's choice. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot, right hand, bind and pull through to that knee. Right hand plants, lift that left arm, left leg. Come out of it, left leg sweeps around, sit down, find your Gomukhasana. It's awkward, but I feel like I'm getting a little better. Twist. Twist. Fold. Inhale, lift. Walk yourself in. You're going to turn to the back of the mat. Turn all the way around. Turn, 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 turn. It's a crescent twist here. So we're going into our second flow. Step back to side plank. Stack or stagger. Press your left hand into the mat. Right arm to the sky. Right leg can lift if you like that. Right hand to the mat. Tiger pose. Pull the knee to the nose. And then roll into that awkward side plank. So I ground my left heel, left arm to the sky. Left hand to the mat, left heel lifts. Number 4, dog. Push the floor away. Long spine. And then draw your right knee. And then make your way into pigeon pose. So curl those left toes, walk that left knee back as much as you need to. And this can be an upright pigeon, or you can just bow it out. Lift your head, walk your hands in. And then I'm going to move my left knee to the midline, turn that left foot out as you rock that right leg back, and you're going to find Gomukhasana, but all 4 is a tabletop position. So 1 cat-cow, drop the belly, inhale, look up. Exhale, press the floor away. Neutral spine, lean to the right, left arm to the sky. Left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky. And lower. And then bring your left foot directly behind you. Curl the toes. Begin to walk back, lift up, stand. And find that eagle wrap with your legs. Right leg on top, right arm on the bottom. Unwind everything. Catch your knee. Find your balance. And then Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, letter A. Bind the toe, straighten the leg if that's available. You don't have to. You could also strap the foot. Standing tall. Open right. Bring it back, forward, float through to warrior 3. Hinge at your hips, right leg just floats. Arms where you like them. Roll the inner thigh to the sky, a little bend in your left knee. And then right foot meets left. Open that left foot out and find that squat. So great job. That's the end of that second flow. We're going to make our walking crows up to the top of the mat. And then from there, you're not going to vinyasa out of it. You're just going to sit down. So let's go. Practicing those Bakasana walks. Find a challenge in it for you. Lower, do it again. Maybe the knees are getting a little higher on the armpits. Maybe you're holding it a little longer. Maybe you're pushing the floor away a little more than you did before. But meet me at the top. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the mat. Sit down. Baddha Konasana. So we're just going to finish with some seated forward folds. Couple of things to finish with, and then you'll be all done. You've done a great job. We're going to start with Janu Shirshasana, right foot to left inner thigh. Maybe you inhale, extend your arms up, turn the body to the left leg, and forward fold. It doesn't matter to me if this is a flat back or a rounded spine. Just enjoy the fold. Breathe into the low back. Breathe into the side body. And just enjoy the forward folding, all the work we've done in our practice. And these last few things always feel so good. Inhale, lift. Right hand reaches behind you, a back bending gate. Just lift your hips, reach your arm behind you, head just hangs. Lower your hips to the mat. Just change sides, no fancy way about it. Right leg straightens, left foot into the inner thigh of the right leg. Arms lift, turn, fold. So this can be a flat back fold. This can be a round back fold. You can find a nice little twist here, or you can revolve the pose. So you've got a lot of options here. That's why a pose like this is so good to end class with, is you can really just listen to your body and lean into whatever it wants to do. Inhale, lift, left hand behind you, back bending gate, lift your hips, reach that arm overhead. Lower your hips to the mat. Straighten your legs, lay on your back, then pull the knees into the chest. So maybe from here you can be finished with your practice. You can take happy baby, place your feet on the mat, or extend your legs for Shavasana. You might want to take plow pose or Sarvangasana. If that's the case, make sure you know how to do this. If you have any questions about plow, then come out of the pose and look at what I'm doing. But we never, never, never turn our head while we are in shoulder stand or any of those options. Legs can reach to the sky. Maybe from here you can return to that intention, recognizing it is your intention, your heart, not being distracted by things around you, not turning side to side, but keeping your gaze straight up, keeping your gaze in, focusing on what you need, what is best for you. I'm making this a little bit fast, but you can stay in your shoulder stand as long as you want. Then you would lower to plow. I'm going to reach up for my feet, roll out of this, find that happy baby. This can be a grounding pose, or you can find some movement in it, but still drawing the knees to the armpits. And then maybe soles of the feet come together, returning to Supta Baddha Konasana. Staying here, enjoying this pose. If you want the neck release, then just lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Let your head hang for that variation of Matsyasana. And enjoying Supta Baddha Konasana, you can turn those palms up, or maybe from here, extend one leg, extend the other leg, and find your Shavasana. If you've got music going, just put on a nice song. and rest, or maybe you turn the music off and enjoy the quiet or the sound of nature. I want to thank you for practicing with me. I want to thank you for just being here and actually showing up for yourself, because this video is really just intended to help you continue on your practice, to just create more discipline in yourself. And I just want to encourage you to do that. I hope to see you in class soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.